Hello from Suffolk, England, where we've had a clear start today, with sunny intervals expected through the day, until a little more cloud returns this evening. I sleep, but my heart waketh. It is the voice of my beloved that knocketh, saying, "Open to me, my sister, my love, my dove, my undefiled. For my head is filled with dew, and my locks with the drops of the night." Song of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 2. It's Monday the 20th of July, in the year of our Lord 2020, and it's time to sit back and start your week right. I'm Mark Sidwell, and this is Mark's Almanac, bringing you 5 minutes of civilised calm, recorded in the peace of the English countryside. I cannot give you a better idea of Highland life than by describing the place we are in. The inn, or public, is by far the best house in the immediate neighbourhood. It has a white front with tolerable windows. The table I am writing on surprises me as being a nice flapped mahogany one. At the same time, the place has no water closet, nor anything like it. There is a Gaelic Testament on the drawers in the next room. White and blue chinaware has crept all about here. Yesterday there passed a donkey laden with tin pots. Opposite the window there are hills in a mist, a few ash trees and a mountain stream at a little distance. If you had gone round to the back of the house just now, you would have seen more hills in a mist, some dozen wretched black cottages scented of peat smoke, which finds its way by the door or a hole in the roof, a girl here and there barefoot. There was one little thing driving cows down a slope like a mad thing. There was another standing at the cow-house door, rather pretty, faced all up to the ankles in dirt. That's from a letter John Keats wrote on this day in 1818, while on a walking tour of Scotland. It was written to his brother Tom, already sick with tuberculosis, the disease that would claim both brothers too soon. On this day in 1304, Stirling Castle in Scotland was retaken by the army of King Edward I, Hammer of the Scots. The following year, the leading rebel, William Wallace, would be captured and brought to Smithfield in London for execution. 500 years later, on this day in 1804, Richard Owen was born in Lancaster. The great paleontologist coined the word dinosauria to describe the huge reptile-like beasts emerging in the fossil record. He was also instrumental in creating the Natural History Museum, and once held a dinner for 21 eminent guests inside the belly of a concrete iguanodon. Here's a poem. An extract from the ancient Roman poet Virgil Georgics, his account of agricultural life, published 2,000 years ago in 29 BC. I can repeat many ancient maxims to you, unless you reject them and dislike learning lesser things, especially that the threshing floor should be levelled with a heavy roller, brushed by hand and firmed with tenacious clay, lest weeds spring up there, or it splits, crumbling to dust, and various blights mock you. Often the little mouse sets up house under the soil, and builds its granaries, or moles with sightless eyes dig out chambers, and toads may be found in cavities, and all the many pests of the earth, and weevils infest vast heaps of grain, and ants fearful of a destitute old age. I've seen choice seed, proven with much labour, degenerate still if the largest was not picked out each year by human hand. So all things are fated to slide towards the worst, and revert by slipping back, just as if one who can hardly drive his boat with oars against the stream should slacken his arms, and the channel sweep it away downstream. That's almost all for today. I'll be back next week. Don't forget, you can sign up to receive emails when new episodes go live with show notes and links at marksalmanac.substack.com. And don't forget, that's Mark with a C. And if you need some music to wake you up for the week ahead, how about Kacey Musgraves singing a very wise slice of modern country, Biscuits? Mind your own biscuits, and life will be gravy. Until next week, stay civilised, keep calm, and please, keep washing your hands. Have a lovely day.